Happy Monday and welcome back. I'm Evie Dross, owner and creative director of Evielutions Design, where I help businesses with all of their branding needs. So today I really want to take the time and chat with you guys about something that has been a reoccurring topic lately within my business, and that is why are project timelines so important for web design or any project. With project timelines, they matter more than people might actually think. So, when you're working with someone, it is so important to have accountability through clear expectations. And this just really helps to prevent hiccups down the line through just miscommunication. I mean, that is the worst. And so we understand the value of timelines. It is just, like I said, really important. And I want the entire process of working with clients to be, seamless and easy. So today, I want to dive a little bit deeper into why project timelines are so important. So, reason number one is that they allow for review and feedback blocks. So, when there are project timelines in place, there is ample time for clients to be able to review and provide feedback. And so, for a website designer, feedback and revisions are so critical. And without that timeline, this process can be rushed or dragged on and on. And I can go on and have several stories about projects that have just been dragged way out. Um, and not necessarily due to not having a timeline, because I've always had a timeline, but just for other reasons. But within a specific time frame, you should, set aside specific times for revisions, and that way clients can request changes without interrupting the systematic nature of the design flow, workflow itself. And then with having a design project timeline, it's also just a sign of respect for your clients. And so, I really like to set clear timelines to show clients that we respect their time as much as we do our own. And this is a huge part of professionalism. And we really like our clients to know that everything is planned and organized rather than an at will sort of type of project. Instead, it's systematic, and we know when the end result will be delivered. And so I have tools in place. I really try to make it easy for clients. We have a client portal that they log into that outlines everything extremely clear, step by step. It notifies them where we are within the process, allows them to submit content, feedback. Everything is in this portal, so it's really accessible and easy for them to use. So, reason number two, they just basically establish expectations. So think about the experiences you've had in different areas of your life. Um, and so there's nothing worse than expecting something to go a certain way only to have it be completely different, or you're expecting something in a specific time frame and that just does not come to fruition. So when expectations aren't clearly communicated, there's always the probability of disappointment. And that is one thing that it just makes me cringe. I never, that is one of my goals, to never have that feeling of a client being disappointed in us and a project. So project timelines that are set from the beginning keep things on track toward the end goal. And as you guys all know, communication is critical. And timelines help to ensure quality results within that specific time frame. And I really keep, our clients informed on what's going on. Like I said, they have access to that, as well as they're able to reach out to us via email or phone at any point. But it tells them, what to expect. And we make sure clients know that they need to provide feedback within a certain window, and that will implement revisions and changes as needed within that specific time frame. So timelines ultimately just keep things on track and prevent urgency or huge delays. So reason number three is that they create a healthier client designer relationship. So project timelines protect the essential client designer relationship that you worked so hard to build. And helps you to focus on serving your clients and building websites for their businesses. So establishing trust through clear expectations is so important. We send out a detailed welcome email, and in that email we break down our whole process right there. They also have access to just our website. There's a page that is there for web design that also breaks down our process, as well as once they've onboarded and become a client, they have access to the client portal. So we make sure that we really communicate what the expectations are, and that just keeps things smooth selling. So when you have this in place, everything is set and structured right from the beginning. And a web design project shouldn't be overwhelming or stressful. And timelines just keep things simple and easy to track. They also make a huge impact on how designers interact with clients and maintain numerous projects at once. I could not imagine not having a project timeline. And as you know, you have several clients at once and not knowing where you are, and the client being confused on deliverables and things like that. You know, at the end of the day, we're trying to make things not just easier for ourselves, but the clients as well. So when you're, looking for a web designer, you really want to be sure to ask if they have clear timelines. And this process should be stress free for you, and timelines help keep it that way. So to give you guys a better idea of kind of how like our process works and things that you can look for as with a web designer that you may be interviewing to hire, I'm gonna like show you our welcome email, our client portal, so you can see that starting a web design project with a company should, like I said, be easy and stress free. And then that way you can see how the timeline works, so you can see where you are within a project. It's just easier if you can visually see. So I'm going to walk you guys through our process to give you a better idea.
Okay, so here is our onboarding email that we send out with the client portal information. And as you see, it has merge fields. But it says, "Hi, so and so. Thanks for choosing Evolution Design for your branding needs. We are excited to get started. We have set up your own client portal, which you can access by clicking here. This will keep track of our progress and prompt you for items we may need. Within your client portal, you'll have access to Slick Plan. This is where we will lay out the sitemap, update, upload content, and review approve the mockup. We would like to schedule a Zoom call to walk you through how to use the system. Please click here to schedule a call. Everyone who will be submitting content should be a part of this call." And then we provide the username and password for the client portal and Slick Plan. So this is the email template, like I said, that we use that gets our clients started with the client portal. Okay, so within that email, you've seen there was a link that takes them to the client portal, which is what you're seeing now. I won't read through all of this. It's just kind of welcome and how to use the client portal. But right now, right here, it shows the current phase and the next phase. So it's always notifying the client where we are within the project. And then if you come down here, it breaks down each phase. Um, so as things get completed, this little circle here will be highlighted and colored. But as you can see, it's letting them know exactly what to expect during each phase, as well as where we are within that phase. And each of these, some of these modules have where they would click. So if they wanted to submit client some inspiration, like websites or logos that they really like the look and feel of, they can come in here, fill this out, add the URLs of those logos or websites, and submit that. And then we'll receive that to review. So this kind of gives you an idea of the timeline and how we manage the project itself. Last but not least, in the client portal, they'll have access to this, which is Click Plan, where we mentioned that we'll manage the menu, content, all of that for their project. And so here's a sitemap that we've created. This is basically the pages that will be listed in the menu. But it's really simple because they can just come here, click the little drop down, and say add content, and they can literally upload pictures. They can actually type in here the content that they want. So it's really easy to manage the entire project in a central location, um, as well as user friendly. So hope that gives you guys a good idea of our process.
So I really hope you guys find this useful, like I said, for interviewing a web company, web design company. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But as you can see, it's super easy. And so, like always, tune in next Monday, and I will talk to you guys then. All right, bye.